Thank you, Nabila Huda, for the coverage on the issues. Now, moving on.
Well, as we all know, all of the radioactive waste is stored somewhere in the United States.
In this way, there will be less chances for any new...
Oh, they talk about nuclear waste disposal.
Thank you, Ikoi. Now I'm here live in UN headquarters in New York where the Nuclear Safety Convention is being held.
Let me see what's happened today. Oh, it's BBC News. I hope they'll talk about something important stuff. It is really tiring to see politicians doesn't take MCO seriously.
Good afternoon and welcome to BBC One News. You are with me today, Ikra Is, and I will serve you with news from around the world. Your news is our business. USA-based nuclear company Nuclear Radio is teaming up with a group of young microbiologists from Malaysia in order to tackle the problem with conventional methods of disposing nuclear waste material. The partnership will allow the research to be done in depth to ensure its success. The chairperson claims that the technology from the research can help in reducing the cost of disposing nuclear waste, uses less space, and more importantly, save.
Oh, they talk about nuclear waste disposal. This could be something worth watch.
Thank you, Ikoi. Now I'm here live in UN headquarters in New York where the Nuclear Safety Convention is being held. With me today, Mr. Muaz, chairperson of Nuclear Radio. So, Mr. Muaz, can you please tell us more about the research that your company is doing with the young microbiologists?
Yes, this is a very exciting news for all of us. The young microbiologists have basically found a type of bacteria capable of decontaminating radioactive sites through a process known as bioremediation. Bioremediation is basically a process in which living things, and in this case, certain types of bacteria culture is used to remove contaminant from the environment. The advantages of this technique far outweigh the disadvantages. It can reduce costs since it can be done right on site, meaning less transportation and also less expensive equipment. Moreover, it also have fewer secondary effect on our environment.
How can this research be used to reduce more impact of nuclear technology on the environment?
Well, as we all know, all of the radioactive waste is stored somewhere. In the United States, we have been storing it in Yucca Mountain in Nevada. It has been a safe place for quite some times, but accidents may occur, such as accident during transporting or leaking of waste from the storage site. This problem can cause detrimental effects on our environment. We can see from the accident in Fukushima and Chernobyl, where the environment has been affected for a long time. So this technique can help us deal with the waste on site and reduce its movement. Other than that, it can be used to remove radioactive waste from the affected sites such as Fukushima and Chernobyl, as we have said.
Alright, thank you so much for the information, Mr. Muaz. Now with me we have Dr. Loha as head of the research team. So Dr. Loha, what exactly is being done in this research?
Well, to simply put it, every living organisms are capable of breaking down chemicals as a part of their body's metabolic pathway, and these processes usually produce less harmful byproducts. Here we are currently experimenting on two types of bacteria, Bacillus sphaericus and Deinococcus rhabdovirans, as potential microbes to undergo bioremediation. Both of these species have been found to live in very extreme conditions, and one of them happened to be radioactive site. B. sphaericus is good in filtering heavy metals, and a genetically modified deradioturant is effective in converting different heavy metals into less toxic forms.
Since our environment are very sensitive to changes, how can bioremediation be implemented in a way that does not compromise the ecosystem of the targeted place?
The easiest way to put it is the contaminant in a particular area are recirculated using water into bioactive zones that houses microbial community that metabolize available contaminants. Try imagining your aquarium at home where the dirty water from the tank is being pumped into and cleaned by the filter and back into the tank. In this way, there will be less chances for any new bacterial community to be introduced into the ecosystem.
Thank you so much for the insight on this matter. I hope this research will be successful and helpful to our environment. Now back to the studio with Ikrois.
Thank you, Nabila Huda, for the coverage on the issues. Now, moving on to the next.
Okay, I don't think that I need to hear the rest of the news. Just wanted to continue my homework.